So as I told you, readiness is how can each and every healthcare person be ready to receive a person with sepsis. So first thing, what can you do? You can establish an inter and intra-departmental protocols and policies for the care of patient experiencing obstetric sepsis or suspected sepsis. So the first thing what they tell you in readiness is to establish protocols. When protocols are there, when you follow according to it, much of the mistakes can be reduced. So establish a protocol and a policy. So you can employ, the hospitals can employ a rapid response team. So that will help stabilizing the patient with sepsis. So what are the protocols? The protocols can contain what, and protocols can contain what antibiotics can be used, and how much fluid can be given, and how much vasopressors, the dose, the titration, everything. The protocol should contain a detail of how to manage that patient. So protocol should contain a broad spectrum antibiotics, vasopressors, titrations and dose, and fluid management. So first thing is employ a rapid response team. Second one is jot down a protocol. And prompt antibiotic therapy is the mainstay of good outcome. So the antibiotic therapy should be given within 1 hour, as I told you. So time of antibiotic administration is very important. So how can you effectively administer antibiotic within 1 hour? How can you reduce the time of antibiotic administration? What and all can be done? The first thing is you can create antibiotic order sets. So you can have this predetermined antibiotic selection. You have this broad spectrum antibiotic already, so that you can give it as a first dose before the blood culture reports. After you can take the blood culture, you can send the blood culture, and then you can start them on broad spectrum antibiotics. Until the culture results come, you can give them these broad spectrum antibiotics. So you can have a predetermined antibiotic selection. Second thing is you can coordinate with the pharmacy so that these drugs are available all round the clock, and also antibiotic therapy can be given promptly. Third is you can place these antibiotic therapy in automated medication dispensing systems. Providing additional IV lines can be secured because you can administer multiple antibiotics, and also certain antibiotics cannot be administered in the same line. So you can additional IV access can be given. And many hospitals, they use a code sepsis. What does code sepsis do is that they mobilize these rapid response team directly to the bedside of the patient. They will also notify the pharmacy to prioritize the antibiotics. They will notify the laboratory to prioritize the investigations, and the ICU. If the patient requires ICU, they can also shift the patient to ICU for the further management. So this is called as code sepsis or sepsis alert system. Second is you have to provide a multidisciplinary education on obstetric sepsis. That is nothing but each and every person, not only the obstetricians, each and every person in the emergency departments, in the ICUs, in the OP, everybody should be aware of how to effectively identify and how to effectively diagnose a patient with an obstetric patient with sepsis.